Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Moletrap here, and I'm coming at you with another game of Starcraft 2. This is going to be, I believe, a fun match. This is going to be none other than Axslav versus this guy, Softball here, is apparently the nick of Sen. So for those of you who don't know these guys, Sen is a very well-known Brood War player. He was very big. He's basically he's a Taiwanese player actually, and he was #1 in Taiwan WCG in like 04 and 05, and then kind of fell off the map for a few years, and then came back in 09 and was being very dominant in the Brood War scene again, getting very high in the TSL2 for instance, and doing a very good job. Axslav on the other hand, I should know this. I forgot. I think he was a Warcraft 3 player. Let me even just look him up, Google him on the backside here. Yeah, Warcraft. He was a Warcraft 3 player. Very good Warcraft 3 player. Switched to Starcraft 2, and now he, in the recent top 200 list that Blizzard released, is considered one of the top 20 Starcraft players in the North American server. So Starcraft 2 players, that is. So two very high level players here. Sen has not been making as big of a name for himself. He's had a big name to begin with from Brood War. I haven't noticed him, maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong about this, of course, but I haven't noticed him getting too high in any tournaments recently, but he's definitely still a force to contend with either way. And so this should be a good matchup here. And this game, the replay site that I found this game on, just said it was from BNet. There were several Sen replays uploaded in a row, so I don't know if that's the case, if it was actually on BNet or if it's some part of some tournament. Someone can let me know if this is from a tournament. But as far as I know, this is just a public game, and yeah, there's no observers actually on the replay, so it looks like that's so. Anyway, so Sen going for a quick expansion, then a spawning pool. Pretty normal stuff here. Gateway's already out and a core going down. I like this build here. He's got a nice little wall he's built for himself so he can protect this expansion over here. This is scrap station, so they've added these destructible rocks over here to further protect your expansion, but they can be broken down, so this wall won't necessarily be completely foolproof, and it looks like he is gonna chill that Overlord there for a little bit longer, just to see what happens, see what other units are produced, I guess. But he needs to get it out of there pretty quick, because otherwise very soon we're going to see some sort of anti-air unit come out, and then that's going to be that. Yeah, he's going to chrono boost out a sentry. I like that, just in case he sees the spawning pool up. He's got his probe over here, so he sees exactly what's going on. He sees the spawning pool come up and some Zerglings come out, so he needs to that's kind of interesting, checking the rocks there with one Zergling. He needs to get something ready for in case there's a Zergling bust. His probe cannot stay around any longer to see what happens over here, so he needs to have some defenses just in case. For all he knows, as soon as his probe left the base, Sen started making Zerglings like crazy. So he needs to have something in play just in case, and that's what the sentry is for here. Sentry, so he can use a force field rather to block the gap here if he needs to, block those Zerglings out. If there's some massive Zerglings, he can get some more. Excuse me, he's actually getting a Zealot out behind there. Now starting to put out tons of gateways, 4 more gateways, another pylon to support them. He's going to need even more. Anyway, wow, look at this, 9 drones in production for Sen. That is huge. So he says, you know what? I've put some pressure on here. I see that he's going defensive. He's only got the 1 gateway. He's pumping out sentries so that he can get some defenses. He's getting zealots. I'm just gonna get around a drone. So this larva spawned out of this hatchery, and possibly this one as well. Just made a ton of drones. So his econ is huge now, absolutely huge. Look at that, 33 drones going out now. 36, a few more popping out just at that moment. So Sen has a really good econ going now. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts making some units pretty quick here. He's got the lair going, getting started here, and he's gonna need to get something out pretty quick because he does know that this stuff is over here. He had his Zerglings running around, so he knows that these units are on the way, and now he's on this was Zelnaga Watchtower, so he knows that this force is coming. This is the point where as Zerg, you just really need to get stuff out as quickly as possible. He didn't have a ton of larvae saved up. Actually, he did. Never mind, because there's 14 Zerglings on the way. They're starting to hatch out. He needs to get them hatched out pretty quick here. Pylon going down over here so that he can start warping in units closer to his attack. I like this attack going in. Lots of force fields around just to make sure that the Zerglings are having a hard time surrounding, but they do get a surround on everything anyways. Wow, tons of Zerglings busting out there and just absolutely ridiculously overpowering everything there. Absolutely amazing surround and just basically clutch play, just getting tons and tons of Zerglings out as quickly as possible. And I'm surprised that worked actually. It just was sheer numbers basically. Here come those Zerglings going. Oh, they're gonna get all the way into the main base. Oh, he ventured too far out to try and attack those Zerglings. He should have fallen back, and now his probes are having to run out of his main. He doesn't have an expansion to work with. He's having to use his money for his expansion to warp in more zealots back here to try and deal with these Zerglings. Are more Zerglings being made? There's more Zerglings over here and some roaches to follow. Mass roaches on the way as well. The speed for the roaches is half done, and it looks like he's just going to go for the kill here. He's just going to go for the kill. He's got a bunch of Zerglings and a bunch of roaches. Looks like he's going to break down the rocks here and just build up forces and go in with a huge mass of units when he can. Lots of zealots here, but they're not. Oh, is he going to block him in? Oh, only blocks in half the Zerglings to get away. And they're going to be able to come in here and just continue to scout and just be annoying, basically, is what their Zerglings are going to do. He's having to pull, again, look at this, more probes off to fight those Zerglings. He does kill them off, but it's going to be too late pretty soon. The first round of rocks are killed off. The Zerglings are running around the top here. And he does have a sizable force of zealots and sentries here, but he doesn't really have much to back it up. That's all he's doing is just zealot sentry, and I don't even see a citadel or anything to get charge or something like that. He's not getting any upgrades for the sentry right now either. Like hallucination might be helpful, I guess, if you got a bunch of sentry. I guess that wouldn't really be that useful actually against this massive Zerg units. Here come the destructible rocks. I think once these rocks go down, we're going to see a major attack by Sen. Sen might have to fall back though. I think he sees this force coming around. He's going to fall back these roaches. Roaches are going to be able to do so well against those zealots. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at the zealots turn tail and flee immediately. He's going to actually cut off some of the roaches. The other roaches get a little confused going around the back there, and some of them are going to burrow there for a moment just to keep them out of the way. And I think that's all the moment that he needs. Set is going to go in with a mass of roaches here pretty soon. He's got a bunch of Zerglings, a little bit of a defense set up here that's actually enough. Just a zealot and a few sentries is enough to hold off while the reinforcements get there, but he's not even going for the reinforcements. He's going straight for the kill on the main army. The main army trying to fall back, and Axslav leaves the game, having his main army thoroughly defeated. He was trying to get an expansion up over here, but he was just going to get majorly overpowered, and he knew it. So nice quick little game there. And if anyone does care, this was from the previous patch from 1.116 or something like that, or whatever was before this most recent patch, I believe. Anyway, but hope you guys enjoyed that game. Thanks very much for watching. Nice little quick game, and you know what, that was quick enough. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze another game in today as well. GG, thanks for watching.